Presumably, Card Virus has been confirmed for Premium Gold 2 because I refuse to call it Return of the Bling. Konami trying to sound hip or something? Who the fuck even uses bling as a word anymore? It's like they stuck in the 90s. And I grew up in the 90s. I don't ever remember saying bling. What the fuck? At this point, we do not know if Crush Card will be unbanned. But in the event that it is, I'm gonna review it. Tribute, one dark monster with 1,000 less attack. Your opponent takes no damage until the end of the next turn. Also, you look at your opponent's hand and all monsters they control, and if you do, destroy the monsters among them with 1,500 or more attack. Then your opponent can destroy up to 3 monsters with 1,500 or more attack in their deck. I have never heard of a virus helping your opponent. Never in my life have I heard, yo, I got this virus, son. I'ma help you. I never heard that shit anywhere. I feel like this castrated, neutered, balls cut off version of Crush Card Virus is as fair as Crush Card Virus could be. Before the errata, when Crush Card was actually not banned, I believe it was 2007, 2008, because Crush Card wasn't legal for that long once it came out the first Gold Series. In addition to people playing Sangin, obviously because it was Sangin and Crush Card gave people more of a reason for Sangin, I believe the DD Crow was good in the format, and people just played the shit because they needed more darks for their Crush Card virus. So even if the DD Crow wasn't good in that particular matchup, I'ma just set the DD Crow for Crush Card. That shit made me sick. But the card was so fucking oppressive. You would have thought the clan was around. I'm not saying the games are automatically over when Crush Card was activated, but damn. Now to the present. I feel that this errata needed to be done if they were ever going to take Crush Card Virus off the ban list. It basically does the same thing, or mostly the same thing. You still wreck your opponent's hand and field, you still get the information, but your opponent gets a cushion, and it's not a guaranteed loss when his card's activated. And I find this rather amusing. Your opponent gets to triple Foolish Burial. There are enough decks out there that can make use of this effect. First thing I thought it was Fire Kings. I'm going to blow up this Garunix, this Yaksha. Could you imagine Crush Card Virus being played against a zombie player? I'm sending 3 Mizuki. Even if it was played against something like Telenites, all you really need to do is send a Deneb if there isn't one in the graveyard already. I got plays, nigga. So what decks would play this crap? You damn sure are not going to see Crush Card in everything like it was years ago. But Burning Abyss can play it because there are enough searchable targets. But that's cool though, that you don't have this plethora of decks that can make use of it, and the card is nowhere near as powerful to the point where people really just want to play Crush Card and shit, and basically play Torgod and everything for it. But people will probably do that shit because some people are just fucking special. I just don't think that the card is good enough for people to want to do that. But then there is also Ghost Tricks. Janshi's weak as fuck. There's Jack Frost, there's Lantern, there's Spectre, there's everything except the level 3s. If I do not feel that people are going to want to play it because it can help your opponent, but people might try. I wouldn't be surprised if Torgod went up in price. I wouldn't be surprised if people wanted to play Torgod in everything as it used to be. But it is a good thing the Sangin is not available, and this is probably more proof the Sangin is not getting unbanned. So I'd like to thank everybody for watching. Appreciate that shit. If you want to support me for some shit, all I ask is you spend literally seconds out your day and click an advertisement. That money that I make from you doing that shit goes towards helping me pay rent. And I'll be grateful and appreciative and say thank you very much in advance. You can find some time to help a African American sibling out. So according to that poster it's been more or less confirmed. It's been pretty much confirmed that the cards in Premium Pack 17 will be in this year's Premium Gold. I guess this is a good opportunity to start reviewing cards from there.